Hi, Alchemist Vijayalakshmi Vasantakumar here to transform things for better. As all of us here know, COVID-19 has had a deep and severe impact on all the communities. The reports have been of a magnitude which is so alarming and distressing to all of us. The goal of this video connect is not to get rid of that negative thought or a feeling. I know it is highly impossible at this juncture. The goal is an attempt to change our response towards the situation. What the current scenario is throwing up is pretty much beyond everyone's wild imagination. But my question here is the fear, depression, anxiety, panic the only way we could respond to the situation? Can each of us ask ourselves consciously as to how are we going to contribute towards managing and overcoming this collective challenge what we are facing right now? COVID-19, agreeably, it's much, much bigger. Not denying at all. There will be a damage, there will be a loss. It will definitely run its due course. But when action is needed, optimism, even at a mildly delusional variety, may be a good thing. You know what is infectious than fear? The power of hope and positivity. When we convince ourselves for a terrible outcome and let this fear overrun, we are likely to start a living out as reality. Instead, if we could count on our resourcefulness and resilience that helped us to survive all these challenges so far, I'm sure our stress levels will drop down. And request, please free up your headspace so that you can think and act as needed right now. Do a bit of spreading the calmness and clarity over this panic situation. I perfectly understand that COVID-19 proves to be a myth of control, but let us all cultivate an attitude of tragic optimism. Viktor Frankl, a founder of logotherapy, he described tragic optimism as human has the capacity to turn their life's negative aspects into something positive and constructive. We have the power to change. It is you who chooses your thoughts. And it is you who feels your feelings. The inner peace begins the moment you choose not to allow another person or event to control your emotions. Change is hard, is threatening, deadly many a times. It is uncomfortable. But let us understand, we can never control the change. But we can definitely control the response towards the change. If you would have noticed, amidst this death and distractions, there are millions of individuals. The relentless efforts of unity and empathy among the millions of individuals, social groups, neighboring countries, coming forward to help each other during this trying times is truly overwhelming, and has been nothing short than an inspiration to all of us here. Let's fight this battle. Let's start the series of generosity and compassion. would like to suggest few psychological interventions for the mental well-being. The first and foremost being um, identify and accept your feeling. Be it anger, despair, fear, confusion, exhaustion, can be anything. But identify and accept it. If you do not break it down, it will cause empathetic distress, meaning it becomes harder for you to connect with people around you. That's going to be difficult. And second is breathing and stretching to relax and restore. Do exercises regularly, be it yoga or your morning schedules. Please do it regularly, consistently. Number 3, find behaviors to activate your creativity, be it singing, writing, playing, can be anything of your choice. Please find behaviors to activate your creativity. Number 4, stick on to your work schedule and allot time for your personal stuff, and personal means family too. 5, create rituals, means that explains the meaning and importance, means which conveys the meaning and importance. For example, making dinner every night is a ritual which says we need to eat. Setting a nice table says that we matter. You are important. Self-love. Ultimately, ask yourself as to what have you learned from the crisis? What is the learning? Means how can you identify? Means how do I identify my priorities? Ask yourself. Means how do I define my priorities? Might be the right word. Ask yourself. The 2 keywords to remember. 1 is resilience, and 2 is adaptation. How resilient are we? How quickly can we adapt to the new situation? Getting into a sense of optimism and hoping, to getting prepared to what is coming more quickly helps us to, reset our environment in a way we wanted it. So let's fight this battle together and raise a set of positive vibrations. Thanks for listening.